What's up YouTube, Andre here, back with another video. So what today is going to be about essentially is a few more tips and tricks with the XZ Premium that I've found since I started using this phone full time. What I also want to do is I'll answer a few questions that were left down below. Let's go ahead and start the video. So the first question that came up a lot in the comments down below was the double tap to sleep and double tap to wake. That is a feature that was available in a lot of the Sony handsets prior to the XZ Premium. Now there's a couple of videos out there which show the XZ Premium if you double tap the screen to go to sleep, so essentially just like pressing the home button. That is a feature that I did not have on the XZ Premium, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere in the settings menu or anything like that. Now from what I've seen online, the double tap to sleep feature is only available on US models. However, even the US models that don't get the double tap to wake on the XZ Premium. Now, I was asked another question down below in the comments to talk about the Sony XZ Premium's battery life. The best way I can describe this is if I tell you what I use my phone for and how much of the battery I have left at the end of the day. I use this phone moderate to heavy usage throughout the day. I have my smartphone, my Bluetooth headphones connected to it all day. I use social media quite a bit, YouTube video watching. So by around 10 p.m. At night, I've used about 70% of the battery. So I still have 30% left before I go to bed. So that I would say is very, very impressive for a display that can deliver 4K. Now, before we get onto more tips and tricks with the XZ Premium, I just want to show you something that I found out and I absolutely love. And that is how fast this phone connects to Wi-Fi. So the best way to share this with you guys, if I just turn on the Wi-Fi now and it's connected. So one little tap on the Wi-Fi, that turns it on, finds available networks, obtains the IP and connects to it all within, I would say, 3-4 seconds. That is extremely fast. I'm really loving that. Now the next sort of feature that I want to show you guys with the XZ Premium has been mentioned down in the comments below. I think the glove is pretty much a giveaway of the feature that I'm about to show you. Then this is a medium glove. So this feature is called glove mode. Essentially it lets you use your handset whilst wearing a glove. That's right, I haven't got any cotton gloves or any outside gloves or stuff like that, so I'm going to be using a kitchen washing up glove. Alright guys, so to activate glove mode, go into your settings. Now scroll down until you see display. Now when you're in the display settings, just scroll all the way down and you see glove mode. Now if you tap on that and activate that and get your gloves on. So when you have your gloves on, if you try and use the phone, you'll see that you're very much able to use the phone. You get a big circle showing you where you're sort of pressing. Now there's still a little bit of a gap between my finger and the end of the glove. So as you can see that even with the air bubble inside it, it's still let me use the phone absolutely fine. So if you tap, it will let you do that. Now if we go back to the glove mode, we turn glove mode off, you'll see that it's much more difficult to use the phone with a glove. I would have to really press and drag for it to work, whereas before I would just very lightly touch the screen and it worked. So let me just show you that again guys. So display all the way down, glove mode on, you can see barely touching the screen and the phone works absolutely fine. So yeah, that's glove mode. Something that isn't very well advertised is the Sony Assistant. Go into your settings, scroll all the way down and you see that you have Assistant just there. Now I really wish somebody told me about this as soon as I got my phone. Essentially this guides you through every single step on getting to know your phone, starting up, doing data transfer. So for example, if you go into introducing Sony, you could make it yourself, so edit stuff. The Essential, where you learn about what's new with the XZ Premium. Now you also have something called Transfer My Stuff. As soon as you get your XZ Premium, if you would go on to transfer your stuff, it lets you choose where you want to transfer your data from. So is it from an Xperia phone, from an Apple device, from an Android, Windows phone, and it just makes it really easy to transfer all your data across. Something else really cool about the Assistant is the Xperia Action Good Night. This essentially lets you choose the time of the day that you don't want to be disturbed. So from example, from 11 p.m. until 6 a.m. no notifications whatsoever. Now you also have something called focus. This is during the day if you have a time period where you're either working, studying, and you don't want to be disturbed. You can activate that. You can set it to come on automatically, so Monday through to Friday, from say 10 to 12, no distractions whatsoever. You also have abroad. Now this sort of optimizes your phone for use when you're traveling abroad, such as prolonging battery life or minimizing data traffic. You also have stamina mode. Now with this, if this is activated, all it takes is just 1% of your battery throughout the whole night. So if you're really low on battery and you activate stamina mode, that takes 1% throughout the whole night. It limits the processes that run in the back. And while I was using this, I didn't notice any sort of lag or drop in performance at all. I was still able to watch my videos. I think the only thing that it affects it mostly is when you're playing games. Now with the Assistant, you also have a smart cleaner. So this shows you what storage you used, how much you have left, and it also lets you manage your storage and memory. Battery care is also available in the Assistant, something I talked about in the past. Essentially, it will prolong the life of the battery. Now, something that has been quite annoying for me with the XZ Premium is the volume of the sound. Now what I mean by that is the volume of the speakers and also the volume that the phone outputs through headphones or Bluetooth headphones or just any sort of sound that the phone produces. I'm not talking about in terms of alarm and ringtone and stuff like that. I find that to be sufficiently loud, very loud. It wakes me up in the morning every single time. So I'll give you guys an example. For instance, when I'm in the car listening to music through my phone through Bluetooth connectivity, I find that the volume is nowhere near as loud as I would like it to be in the car. Now I did have an S7 Edge prior to this. The S7 Edge would go much louder. Now some people may argue and say yes, they are extremely loud. For me personally, they're not as loud as say my S7 Edge was, so I have definitely noticed that difference. I'm sure that can be fixed with a software update or something like that. I really hope Sony do. Now that brings me onto a next little tip with the XZ Premium. Now there's something in the settings that I'm going to show you guys just now which makes the sound quality sound much better, whether you're listening through headphones, Bluetooth, or just through the stereo speakers or the handset. So let me show you that now. Now with me, I love my audio to sound very crisp, very clear, with just the right amount of bass. With the Sony XZ Premium, you have something in settings which I really love. If you go into your settings, scroll down to sound, audio settings. Now there's something called Clear Audio Plus. If you enable that, the sound through your headphones, your Bluetooth, your phone, it becomes much clearer. And with that activated, I feel that Sony really optimizes the sound quality to the best of its ability, and it just makes it sound so much nicer. That sort of concludes the video on the XZ Premium. I've showed you guys everything that I know, everything that I found out, and yeah, I'm really loving this phone. I hope you guys do too. If you have any hidden tips for me, leave them in the comment down below. I always aim to read all the comments that you guys leave. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button, and if you didn't, at least I hope you got something useful out of it. Yeah, thanks for watching.